Okay, so yeah, like I be going so off subject sometimes, and sometimes I don't know where I was at. But I mean, these last 10 minutes, I'll leave the floor to you guys. You guys have questions that you want me to answer? Feel free. I will be reading and trying to follow along. Look at my glasses. Right now, I'm just really into. Let me just say this. I'm going through a lot right now. I'm going through a lot, and self-love. This is where self-love comes in like no other, because it's either you love yourself hard right now or you slip into depression. And I'm not the type of person to let myself slip into depression. Not anymore. But just a background story of how I used to be in high school. I used to cut myself in high school. I used to sit by myself in the bathroom in high school. I used to come to school. I used to literally go like this and scratch my face up because I felt like people thought I was pretty and that's it, you know? And I would just be like, well, if I wasn't pretty anymore, then they won't be mad at me. So I used to literally try to destroy my face. I would come to school with cuts and slices all over my face. I used to try anything sharp. I used to cut with my face. And I went through a really tough phase of like not knowing why people didn't want to be cool with me, you know? And I was young. This happened when I was like middle school, high school. And they didn't even know that I was popping on Tumblr. Let me just tell you that. So like when they did realize that, like that was not till like 11th, 12th grade is when they knew I was like somebody on social media. But I say all that to say, I went through a lot in my life to where like I had to learn to love myself, look myself in the mirror, know who I am, speak positively into my own ears, even if nobody wasn't or I couldn't count on anybody to do so. I went through a lot of like transitional phases in my mind and in my life. So I say all that to say, it's not. Sorry, somebody threw me off. Yeah, so I say all this to say, you know, we all been through a lot in life where you've been treated unfairly or you felt like just not the best about yourself, so to speak. And you turn that around. You kind of like, you cry about it, you're sad for a second, but then you always look for the lesson and what life is trying to teach you in any and everything in life, you know? And I'm grateful for it. I got a harder exterior and interior. I don't cry about much anymore. I'm not to be fucked with in no way, shape, or form. Yeah, but back then I didn't used to be able to speak up for myself or like speak on certain things that happened to me. I did not use my voice, and that's why I'm so adamant nowadays to use my voice and to be heard and not be afraid to speak. And like, because I genuinely was when I was younger, like elementary to middle school, even in high school a little bit. It wasn't until maybe like 11th grade then I like broke out of it and I started realizing who I was. And it takes time, but not only does it take time, it takes a lot of self-work. Like, you literally have to do your own groundwork. You can't rely on nobody else to give you these speeches and let you know. You can rely on YouTube. If you go to YouTube, if you're feeling down, you're hurt and sad, go to YouTube and put inspirational videos, uplifting videos, and it's people like, it's a lot of different speeches, Oprah, but it's like a compilation of great quotes that really register really good in your mind. Hopefully, even you write them down and you just read them in the morning. Something to spark your brain to think positively, to think go and not stop. You know, you have to keep yourself moving regardless of whatever's going on in life. Like right now, oh my God, I'm going through so much, bro. Like if y'all only knew. It was so hard for me to get on Triller today because I was crying this morning. Like, I'm human. Like, I go through a lot, and I'm very, I wouldn't say sensitive. I don't want people to think I'm very, very, I just feel deeply about a lot of things. I care about a lot of things. And like, okay, yeah, my dad calls me sensitive. I think me and my mom got that trait. Like, I got that trait from my mom. My mom's very sensitive. But like I'm very sensitive, but then I don't give a fuck at the very same time. So it's like, I don't know. You know, I don't know, you get what you get. But like yeah, so I take caution in like what I do, because I know that I feel deeply about things, you know, and I don't want to hurt nobody else's feelings, and I hate for people to hurt my feelings. So yeah, let me take